Hello, fellow plumbers, and welcome back to the American Plumber. I'm Morgan. Today, I want to talk to you about why I am quitting RV repair jobs. So, we run a service plumbing company. We specialize in repairs and drain cleaning. And we started to get into RV repair because RVs have plumbing, and we are plumbers. It seemed like a good idea. We've made some decent money with them, mostly doing drain cleaning because people will plug up their black water tanks and will use like a jetter to clear the lines. And I've actually been able to make pretty good pay. I charge quite a bit to do that. It's a difficult job and it's a specialty, and I charge quite a bit to clear them out. That's probably the drain cleaning on RVs is probably the one thing that I would be most interested in sticking with. But over time, we've done RV water heater replacements, we've done dishwasher installs, we've done leak repairs, various clogs. I mean, that's about all there is to an RV. I've done even a toilet swap out. I put in a regular toilet in an RV once because it was like permanently set there, and the floor rotted out, and this big dude fell through the floor. And so I put in like a subfloor in there and put a regular toilet in. But it's coming to an end. I talked to the head of our office, my CSR, and I told her that we are going to stop servicing RVs. I don't have anything written down. I'm just going off the cuff, guys. And I would love to get your opinion on if you think this is a wise idea or not. But I've got a few reasons why I'm going to quit. One, generally speaking, people that live in RVs, I'm going to say maybe don't have as much money and they can't afford what it costs to have a professional plumbing company come out and do the job. I've just noticed that there's a lot more issues with giving the price and getting paid on an RV situation than on a house. Maybe the RV repair guys are cheaper because they don't have to be licensed plumbers. But I always hear the complaint on the flip side that it takes these RV guys like 2-3 weeks to get out, and we get out same day. But at the end of the day, we provide a premium service, and we need to have good clients that appreciate that. And we've just had a string of issues. Another one was recently we installed a dishwasher for an RV, which those are kind of a pain in the butt. And they're a lot more difficult, surprisingly, than a regular dishwasher install. So it was quoted as the regular line item price. It took a lot longer. And then it was just complaint after complaint. He couldn't get his custom door on the cabinetry because apparently it goes built into the cabinet. And even though it was told that we weren't going to include that, unfortunately, when you get the right kind of complaints and too many of them, you try to make things right. Since we weren't extra experienced in this, it's like, what else do you do? So once again, it was a lost cause. And then we had added a sewer clean out, a proper clean out attachment to his RV. The tech was like $180, and he thought that was ridiculous. And it's like, well, I can go get the parts for $25. It's like, well, that's probably true, but that's not hiring a professional plumbing company to come out and put them in. So that was the latest experience. The other one was the water heater, which went good because we were getting paid through a third party, like a grant program. The clogs I've done okay with, and ultimately I think there's probably a good business in RVs, but no longer for me. We are washing our hands. There's enough of a difference between house plumbing and RV plumbing to where I feel like sending my techs out, they're not as experienced with it. And because of that, their confidence isn't as strong. They have a harder time, I think, believing in themselves to get the job done, and it's kind of ironic because they're easier. But I get the weirdest calls for RVs, and I don't know why it is. And then sometimes it's just plumbing's really inaccessible. But ultimately, the biggest issue is we run into problems with the cost. So that's the way I see it. I would love to know, if you're a plumber, what your thoughts are on working on RVs. Or if you're an RV tech and you run a professional fast service business, maybe we could connect and do a live stream, because I would love to see how you handle it. I'm a little bit bummed to have to turn these calls down because we did get quite a few of them, but I think it's the right move for my business going forward. So we're no longer going to be servicing RVs. We'll recommend them to the RV guys, which in my area, you're talking weeks of waiting. And it is what it is. I've been burned a couple too many times on these RV jobs, and I just don't think it's the best focus for my business going forward. And then there's times where the water heater, the cost for us to replace the water heater is half of that of the value of the entire RV. So I think there's just a lot of issues there. I think it's time. I think I've probably been working on RVs for 12 years on and off. And if it was just a one-man show and it was just me, I'd probably keep doing it. But trying to run a business and streamline things and create processes, this was the day that it was actually more like a week ago. I just decided I'm done. No more RVs. Let me know what your take is on that. Just a little spiel. But this is why I'm stopping RV repairs on plumbing. And I'd love to hear your take on it. Or if you're an RV specialist, maybe we can connect and figure out how to do like a live stream. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.